Have you ever found yourself bending over backwards, changing who you are, or sacrificing your own happiness just to please a woman? You're not alone. Many men find themselves in this predicament. But what does Buddha say about this? To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. Let's explore the 6 things you should never do for women through a Buddhist perspective, and learn how to maintain our diligence in personal growth and self-respect. 1. Never sacrifice your personal freedom. Buddha once emphasized, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This quote highlights the importance of valuing and respecting yourself. In Buddhism, personal freedom is not just a privilege, it's a vital part of your spiritual growth. It allows you to make your own choices, express your true feelings, and follow your unique path towards enlightenment. When interacting with women or anyone else, it's crucial to maintain this freedom. This means not letting others make decisions for you, not silencing your voice to please someone else, and not deviating from your spiritual journey to meet someone else's expectations. Respecting your personal freedom helps you stay true to your Buddhist practices and personal values. 2. Do not neglect your personal growth. Buddha taught, no one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. This powerful quote reminds us that personal development is solely our responsibility. In the journey of life, it's crucial not to neglect your own growth by overly focusing on pleasing or changing for others, including women. Personal growth involves continuously learning, reflecting, and evolving in your understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Each person's path is unique and full of personal discoveries that should not be overshadowed by the desires or expectations of others. Whether it's pursuing education, spiritual enlightenment, or emotional maturity, nurturing your own path helps you become more grounded, self-aware, and resilient in all aspects of life. 3. Never manipulate emotions. In the words of the Buddha, speak only endearing speech, speech that is welcomed. Speech, when it brings no evil to others, is a pleasant thing. This profound teaching emphasizes the importance of integrity and kindness in our communications. It teaches us that our words and actions should always aim to be helpful, not hurtful, and should contribute positively to the lives of others. When interacting with women, or indeed anyone, it is essential to approach each conversation with sincerity and respect, fostering an environment where authentic and open communication can thrive. Manipulating someone's emotions, whether through misleading words, half-truths, or deceptive actions, can severely damage the trust and respect that are the foundations of any strong relationship. Emotional manipulation often involves exploiting someone's vulnerabilities for personal gain or to sway their decisions and actions. This not only contradicts Buddhist teachings, but can lead to deep-seated resentment and emotional distress. Instead, focus on building relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Practice active listening, which involves truly hearing what the other person is saying and responding thoughtfully. Acknowledge their feelings and viewpoints without imposing your own. Show empathy by putting yourself in their shoes and responding to their emotional state with kindness and support. In fostering genuine interactions, you also promote emotional well-being for both yourself and others. This approach not only adheres to the ethical standards set forth by Buddhism, but also enhances your relationships, making them more honest and rewarding. Remember, a relationship built on a foundation of truth and respect is far more durable and fulfilling than one based on manipulation. You align yourself with the Buddhist path of righteousness, leading to deeper personal growth and enlightenment. Embrace the wisdom of speaking and acting with pure intentions, and watch as your relationships transform into sources of joy and mutual personal development. 4. Do not lose your independence. The Buddha emphasized the importance of self-reliance with his teaching, "Be a lamp unto yourself." This profound statement is foundational in Buddhism, highlighting independence as essential for personal and spiritual growth. Independence here transcends the simple notion of physical or financial autonomy. It involves a deeper, more encompassing form of emotional and spiritual self-sufficiency. In the context of relationships, maintaining your independence means actively making decisions that align with your personal values and staying true to your beliefs and ethics. It's about ensuring that your actions and choices resonate with your core principles, even when faced with opposition or strong influence from others. This level of independence is crucial because it empowers you to enter and sustain relationships as a complete individual who contributes positively rather than someone seeking completion or validation from a partner. Practicing independence in relationships also means not allowing your happiness to be overly dependent on another person. It's healthy to enjoy and appreciate your relationships, but your emotional well-being shouldn't hinge entirely on them. This kind of dependence can lead to a skewed power dynamic, where one's emotional state is controlled by another's actions or moods, which can eventually lead to resentment and a loss of self-identity. True independence involves the ability to enjoy solitude and use it as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. It's about being comfortable with being alone and using those moments to deepen your understanding of yourself and your life's purpose. In Buddhism, solitude is often seen as a precious time to meditate, reflect on teachings, and cultivate inner peace and wisdom. Independence also encourages resilience. It equips you to face life's challenges and adversities with a calm and steady mind. When you are spiritually and emotionally independent, you are better able to maintain your equilibrium and perspective in the face of relationship conflicts or when navigating the ups and downs of life with a partner. Finally, fostering independence is about creating a balance where interdependence can flourish. In healthy relationships, partners rely on each other without losing their individuality. They support each other's growth and find strength in their union without overshadowing their personal journeys toward enlightenment. This balanced approach leads to a mutually fulfilling and respectful relationship where both individuals thrive. By cherishing and nurturing your independence, you not only live more authentically, but also align more closely with the Buddhist path of enlightenment. This path encourages each individual to discover their truth and light within themselves, thereby leading a life filled with deeper understanding and genuine fulfillment. 5. Do not commit against your core beliefs. The Buddha wisely noted, "To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent." This profound statement underscores the importance of active engagement in one's spiritual and ethical development. It teaches us that diligence, not just in our actions, but in maintaining our moral integrity, is vital to living a meaningful life. In the context of relationships, this principle admonishes us against compromising our core ethical or spiritual beliefs simply to appease others or to align with their expectations. Such compromises, while they may bring temporary harmony, ultimately lead to dissatisfaction and a loss of self-respect. True integrity involves steadfast adherence to your values, even when faced with opposition or when it might be easier to conform. Why is it so critical not to abandon your core beliefs? Firstly, each person's set of values and principles provides a framework for making decisions and guides behavior. When you remain true to these, you act consistently and predictably, which is foundational for building trust in any relationship. Conversely, if you start compromising on your beliefs, it not only confuses those around you, but also diminishes your own sense of identity. In maintaining your beliefs, you honor not only yourself, but also the principle of authenticity, which is highly valued in Buddhist teachings. Authenticity in this sense involves expressing your true self, and not a version shaped by someone else's desires or expectations. This authenticity fosters deeper connections built on genuine understanding and mutual respect. When both partners in a relationship uphold their own beliefs and respect each other's viewpoints, the relationship is enriched. This dynamic fosters a healthy environment where individuals can grow not only as a couple, but also as individuals. It creates a space where each person can explore their own path and personal development without fear of judgment, fostering an atmosphere of support and encouragement. Buddha's emphasis on diligence applies here as well. Being diligent about your ethical commitments means actively reflecting on your actions and choices to ensure they align with your deeper values. This ongoing self-reflection strengthens your character and deepens your spiritual journey, which in turn enhances every aspect of your life, including your relationships. Never sacrificing your core beliefs is not about rigidity, but about honoring your true self and ensuring that all your relationships reflect this honesty and integrity. True respect and a meaningful connection in any relationship come from an environment where both parties feel valued for their authentic selves, a fundamental teaching in the path to enlightenment. 6. Never hold on to grudges. One of Buddha's most compelling teachings advises that holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. This striking analogy highlights the self-inflicted pain involved when we hold on to grudges. The imagery of holding a burning coal serves to illustrate that anger, when harbored, burns only the bearer and none else. This insight underscores a fundamental truth in Buddhist philosophy. Emotions such as anger and resentment are not just external forces, but internal fires that consume our peace and spiritual vitality. By clinging to these emotions, we trap ourselves in a cycle of pain and retaliation that is antithetical to enlightenment. In Buddhist thought, holding on to anger and resentment is profoundly antithetical to the path of enlightenment. These emotions represent deep-seated attachments to past harms, perceived injustices, and negative interactions. Buddhism teaches the importance of detachment, not only from material possessions, but also from past experiences and the emotional residues they leave behind. Detaching from these negative feelings is essential because it frees us from the emotional shackles that prevent us from experiencing the present moment fully and moving forward spiritually. This detachment is crucial for developing a mind that is clear, focused, and capable of achieving deeper meditative states. The process of letting go of grudges is intrinsically linked to the concept of forgiveness within Buddhism. Forgiveness is viewed not merely as an ethical duty, but as a vital spiritual practice that cleanses the mind of harmful emotions. It involves a profound internal shift, where one moves from a state of emotional turmoil to one of peace and acceptance. Forgiving does not mean forgetting or condoning the wrongs done, but rather choosing a path of emotional liberation and peace, free from the heavy burdens of grudge-bearing. Forgiving others and releasing grudges enrich our practice of compassion, one of the central virtues in Buddhism. Compassion involves understanding the suffering of others, including those who may have wronged us. By embracing compassion, we recognize that others act out of their own struggles and afflictions. This recognition allows us to see the humanity in everyone, even those who have caused us pain. As our compassion grows, our need to hold on to grudges diminishes, and we find ourselves more inclined to forgive and heal. Holding on to anger can cloud our judgment and lead to a distorted view of reality. It can make us act impulsively, damage our relationships, and close off avenues of communication. In contrast, letting go fosters openness, dialogue, and reconciliation. It allows for healing and the possibility of rebuilding trust where it was once lost. This can transform relationships and create opportunities for new, positive interactions that were previously hindered by unresolved resentments. Buddhism also teaches about the impermanence of all things, including our emotions and conflicts. By recognizing that nothing is permanent, we can see our grudges as transient emotional states that do not need to define or control us. Embracing impermanence helps us to let go of old pains and grievances, understanding that just as our feelings change, so can our relationships and circumstances. This perspective is liberating, encouraging us to live more fully in the present and engage with life's ever-changing nature. From a practical perspective, letting go of grudges requires mindfulness, a key practice in Buddhism. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings without attachment or judgment. Through mindfulness, we can become aware of the harm that holding grudges is doing to our mental and spiritual health. This awareness allows us to consciously choose compassion over anger, healing over hurting. Mindfulness thus becomes a transformative tool, guiding us towards choices that align with our deepest values and spiritual aspirations. The practice of not holding on to grudges, essential in Buddhist teachings, is a pathway to personal freedom and spiritual growth. It allows individuals to live with lighter hearts, free from the burdens of past animosities. Embracing this practice enriches not only one's own life, but also the lives of those around them, fostering a more compassionate and understanding world. As we learn to let go of anger and embrace forgiveness, we align closer with the Buddhist goal of achieving a serene and untroubled mind, opening ourselves up to the full breadth of life's experiences and the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Understanding these 6 key points is like planting seeds for healthier, more respectful, and spiritually enriching interactions, not only with women, but with everyone you encounter. Just as a gardener tends to their garden, nurturing each plant with care, these principles require cultivation and attention in our daily interactions. By practicing these principles, such as respecting personal freedom, nurturing personal growth, and avoiding manipulation and grudges, we create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. In doing so, we align ourselves with the core teachings of Buddhism, which emphasize harmony, compassion, and enlightenment. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and self-discovery. Your support means the world to us. If you found value in today's discussion, we invite you to like, share, and comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on how these Buddhist principles resonate with you or how you apply them in your own life. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly insights, and remember to approach every interaction with an open heart and a seeking mind. Together, let's continue to cultivate wisdom and compassion in our journey toward enlightenment.